Hey guys, Lexus driver here. Welcome to a new video. Now on this video, I'm going to be talking about the Lexus RX and the Lexus NX. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I'm going to be talking about the off-road capabilities of this vehicle. So I actually watched some YouTube videos about the Lexus RX and the Lexus NX off-road capabilities. Yes, these vehicles are capable of off-road driving. So I'm going to be going with the hybrid models because the gasoline models are the same thing. Regardless of what model you get, it'll be the same thing. So I'm gonna start with the RX, then I'm gonna move on to the NX. So these are the best pictures I could find on the RX, two of them, and also for the NX, which I only found one, but it's the best I could find for the shot of the center console. So the Lexus RX, they actually have what's called the trail mode button, and also the NX also features the trail button. I'm pretty sure this is the trail button. Yeah, this is the trail button. This one is you can't see it, so I'm gonna show on the other one. Yeah, there is a trail button here and a VSC off button. Um, as much as these vehicles being as much as the RX and the NX being capable of off-road driving, they're not as rugged as the Lexus LX and the Lexus GX, along with the Toyota counterparts like the Land Cruiser. Somewhat best counterpart would be the RAV4 and the Highlander, to the best of my knowledge. Anyways, enough about that. I'm going to be talking about what I learned about the trail button. So you can find the trail button on the Lexus RX and the Lexus NX. So what I learned about the trail button is this is in case you're going to be driving the RX and the NX off road, and you're going to be needing power similar to when you're going to be going off-roading, similar to that of the Lexus LX and the Lexus GX. Now, what I think about the trail button is it's not like crawl control, multi-terrain select, um, and downhill assist control in one button. The whole purpose of the trail button is, as I said, this is primarily if you're going to be going off-road. You still have the VSC off button. I wouldn't recommend turning that off because you're going to be using that. Only use that if you're gonna trying to get your if you're gonna be trying to rock your vehicle out of something that got your vehicle stuck. But I wouldn't recommend turning the VSC off when you're on paved roads because you're gonna need VSC for stability driving when you're on road. But if I were to take the Lexus RX and NX for a spin going off-roading, I would definitely try using the trail button. The trail button is, without a doubt, I would say is your best friend if you're going to be going off-roading um, with these vehicles. So it's pretty cool, Lexus. It's pretty cool that Lexus has the trail button because I'm pretty sure people who are going to be driving this vehicle will likely take this vehicle off roading. So I find that's pretty cool. So if you don't like spending the extra dough on full size SUVs like the Lexus LX, the Lexus GX, also the Toyota Land Cruiser. You can stick with the Lexus RX and the Lexus NX, um, and just press the trail button. So the trail button's located here, and the trail button is located right here. So if you're going to be going off-roading on these vehicles, you can just hit the trail button. But from what I can read, well, I wouldn't say from what I can read, from to the best of my knowledge of what I learned about these vehicles, the trail button the trail button you can only get that if you have the all-wheel drive model. You won't get it on the front-wheel drive model because front-wheel drive, I'm pretty sure that button would be pretty much useless. So if you get the all-wheel drive model, then you will have the trail button, and that's pretty cool. To have the trail button, and I'm pretty sure this will apply. as much as you have the trail button, there are limitations to using the trail button. You can only use this if you're going to be going through terrain like sand, snow, mud, grass. I wouldn't recommend, using the trail button if you're going to be going through rocks and boulders and other heavy terrain because there's a good chance you could ruin the suspension, chassis, etc., etc. So I would love taking these vehicles off-roading. From the moment I go off-road, I would definitely press the trail button. But I know the limitations of using the trail button. It's specifically for certain kinds of terrains. It's not like the LX, the GX, and the Land Cruiser. But not much to say. Not much to say of the trail button apart from turning your crossover into an off-road Amazon. Well, not really an off-road Amazon because you're only going through certain kinds of terrains. By pressing that trail button, um, uh, you are going to be experiencing some off-road driving. Like if you're going to be experiencing off-road driving, pressing the trail button would really be helpful. But it's important to know the limit. It's important to know the limitations of using the trail button. And then one last thing. Once again, you can only have the trail button if you get the all-wheel drive model of these vehicles. So I would totally stick with the all-wheel drive. But not much to say. So any of my viewers and subscribers who are driving the current generation Lexus RX and the Lexus NX, if you have tried using the trail button, how did it feel? Because I like to hear from you guys. I've seen it on the YouTube videos on how they use the trail button, but I like to hear from you guys on what are your thoughts about using the trail button, and did you actually drive this vehicle off road, and did you actually use the trail button? That's all I'm asking. Did you guys try it out the trail button? And if so, when you're off-roading, how did it feel? Let me know in the comments down below. I'm very eager to see. I'm very eager to hear what are your thoughts about the trail button. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.